Hey everyone, and welcome back to Profit Path, your guide to financial freedom and personal growth. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely fundamental to building wealth, and it has nothing to do with your bank balance right now. It's all about what's happening up here, in your mind. We're talking about the rich mindset versus the poor mindset. Now, before we jump in, let's be crystal clear. When I say rich or poor mindset, I'm not judging anyone's financial situation. This isn't about how much money you have. It's about how you think about money, opportunities, and yourself. A person with very little can have a rich mindset, and a millionaire can have a poor one. This is about the mental framework that either propels you forward or holds you back. Understanding these key differences can be the light bulb moment that changes everything for you. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's explore the key differences together. First up, let's talk about how each mindset views opportunities versus obstacles. Someone with a poor mindset tends to see obstacles everywhere. They see a new business idea and immediately list all the reasons it will fail. The market is too saturated. I don't have enough capital. What if nobody buys it? It's a perspective rooted in fear and scarcity. The world is a series of closed doors and roadblocks. On the flip side, someone with a rich mindset is trained to spot opportunities where others see a problem. They see a potential business. Where others see a saturated market, they see a chance to innovate and do it better. They see challenges not as stop signs, but as puzzles to be solved. They ask, how can I make this work? Instead of saying, this will never work. It's a subtle shift in language, but it makes a world of difference. They understand that every single successful venture in history had to overcome obstacles. The obstacle is the path. This proactive opportunity-seeking approach is the engine of wealth creation. Next, let's look at learning and growth. The poor mindset often believes that learning stops after formal education. They might think, I've graduated, I have my degree, I'm done. They might see reading books, taking courses, or learning new skills as a chore, something they don't have time for. They often feel they already know enough and can get by with what they have. This fixed mindset creates a ceiling on their potential. The rich mindset, however, is obsessed with lifelong learning. They are voracious readers. They listen to podcasts. They attend seminars. They seek out mentors. They understand that their most valuable asset is their knowledge. The world is constantly changing, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. They know that investing in themselves and their skills, their knowledge, their network yields the highest return. Warren Buffett famously said, the more you learn, the more you earn. It's not just a catchy phrase. It's a fundamental principle for anyone looking to build lasting wealth and success. They see their mind as a garden that needs constant watering and tending to produce fruit. Now, for a big one, how each mindset approaches risk. The poor mindset is terrified of failure. They play it safe. They choose the secure, predictable path, even if it's unfulfilling and has limited upside. The fear of losing what little they have is so powerful that it paralyzes them from taking any calculated risks that could lead to significant gains. They play not to lose, which is a very different game from playing to win. The rich mindset understands that risk is an inherent part of building wealth. But let's be clear, this isn't about reckless gambling. It's about taking calculated risks. They do their homework, they assess the potential downside, and they make educated decisions. They see failure not as a final judgment on their abilities, but as a learning experience, a data point. Thomas Edison didn't fail 10,000 times to make the light bulb. He found 10,000 ways that didn't work. People with a rich mindset understand this. They are willing to step out of their comfort zone because they know that's where the magic and the money happens. They manage risk, they don't avoid it entirely. Another huge differentiator is how these mindsets view other people's success. The poor mindset often sees success as a zero-sum game. If someone else wins, it means they lost. This can lead to resentment, envy, and criticism of successful people. They might think, oh, they just got lucky, or they must have cheated. This toxic perspective not only creates bitterness but also prevents them from learning from those who have already achieved what they desire. The rich mindset, in stark contrast, is inspired and motivated by the success of others. They see a successful person and think, wow, if they can do it, so can I. What can I learn from their journey? They celebrate other people's wins. They understand that there is an abundance of success to go around. They actively seek out successful people to model their habits, strategies, and mindset. They believe that associating with winners helps them become a winner. This abundant positive outlook attracts opportunities and helpful people into their lives, creating a powerful upward spiral. Let's also touch on the concept of time versus money. The poor mindset often trades their time for money, and that's it. They work their hours, get their paycheck, and the transaction is complete. They see their earning potential as being directly tied to the number of hours they can work. This is why they often feel stuck, because there are only 24 hours in a day. The rich mindset understands the value of time and seeks to decouple their income from the hours they work. They look for ways to make money work *for them. This is where concepts like investing, building systems, and creating assets come into play. They think in terms of leverage. How can they create something, a business, a piece of content, an investment portfolio that generates income even when they're not actively working? They are willing to invest their money to buy back their time. For example, by hiring others to do tasks that are not their specialty. They see time as their most precious, non-renewable resource, and they use their money to protect and maximize it. Finally, let's talk about accountability. The poor mindset often plays the blame game. If things go wrong, it's the fault of the economy, their boss, their family, the government, anyone but themselves. They adopt a victim mentality, believing that their life is something that happens to them, and they have no control. This mindset is disempowering and ensures they remain stuck, waiting for an external savior. The rich mindset is all about radical ownership. They take 100% responsibility for their results, good or bad. If they fail, they analyze their own actions and decisions to see what they could have done differently. They believe they are the creators of their own life. This sense of ownership gives them immense power. When you believe you are in control, you can make changes, you can adjust your strategy, learn a new skill, or change your approach. You are the captain of your ship, navigating the waters of life, not just a passenger being tossed around by the waves. So, as you can see, the difference isn't in a bank account. It's in a belief system. It's about shifting from seeing obstacles to seeing opportunities, from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, from fearing risk to managing it, from envy to admiration, from trading time for money to making money work for you, and from blame to ownership. The good news is that your mindset is not set in stone. It's a muscle. You can train it. Start today. Catch yourself when you're thinking with a poor mindset and consciously reframe the thought. Ask yourself, how would someone with a rich mindset view this situation? Read books, surround yourself with positive influences, and commit to lifelong learning. It's a journey, not an overnight transformation, but it is the most profitable journey you will ever embark on. Thank you so much for joining me on Profit Path today. I hope this gave you some valuable insights to think about. Which of these mindset shifts resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And do forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video on building your path to profit. Until next time, keep growing and stay positive.